It's Kiki o'clock, bitch.
Kiki o'clock.
We're back, and you're here again.
Oh my god, guys. Welcome back.
And look at that. We are awake, okay? We're back. We're back.
You were tired, not us, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, you were the ones coloring last time and chilling. What the fuck are you talking about? What?
I don't know. Look in the mirror, tired bitch. I don't know.
Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Get some caffeine in those bones, baby.
Oh my god. Is this going to be aired on the 1st? I think it is.
It's a full moon.
It's the first of the month.
It's the first of the month.
Do you know that TikTok audio that's like, it's the first of the month?
Oh, yes. I was over here like that fucking metal song was like, da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
That too.
So I was like, wake up.
Oh.
It's the first of the month. Wake up. You want to?
I know exactly what you're fucking talking about, bitch. Oh my god, okay. Anyways.
It's gotta be May, you know? May the 4th be with you. Oh shit, there's a lot of puns in May.
Oh, in May, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Punny May.
Punny May and flowers and all that good shit. But it's also a full moon. So this is perfect. Yes, May 1st is a fucking full moon.
Oh my god.
And our topic tonight.
We didn't even plan it like that.
We really did not plan it. We actually wang it. We wanged it.
We decided this 30 seconds ago.
We said, fuck, what the fuck are we going to talk about? And then
we really didn't know.
And then Ellen was like, girl, what can we always talk about and for a long time and never get tired? And that is ghosts. Oh, the paranormal. We like to talk about Casper.
Oh, okay, girl. Hot take. I had a crush on Casper. Like, did you ever see the one with Christina Ricci? Okay, but I had a crush on Christina Ricci too. But like, literally, when Casper turned into a boy and then they were like dancing, that was like that was a critical point in my sexual awakening. I swear. I was like, so Casper's a hottie, and then rewatching that as an adult, I'm like, oh my god, he was a child, but I was a child, so that's appropriate.
Yeah, you were a child too.
But like watching it again, it's not like you can like rewatch it and like, oh my god, these are adults who love each other. Oh, romantic. It's literally a cartoon ghost. It was a cartoon ghost.
But you know what? I share that with you. I also had a crush on Casper, and I even had a crush on him as a ghost when he was with Lizzie McGuire or whatever. Hillary Duff? Oh my god, I had a crush on him because I was like, oh my god, he's so sweet. Oh my god, he loves her, and she like gets pushed in the furnace, and he's like, no, you know. Yeah. So I also share love of Casper.
Crushes on Casper. That's the content you're getting here, guys.
Yeah, the friendly ghost, the friendly up on his dick. Like, you know, no, I'm just kidding. That's so gross. He's like a minor, but he's dead for a long time. I don't know. The lines are blurred.
Dead.
Just like my boy. Blurry.
So stupid.
A shadow figure. I love it.
That's
I love the way you're shaped.
That is so funny.
And how I can't see any details on you.
That's so funny. No, I was
blobcore.
I think it's one of those blobcore. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Like that aura be bright, you know? That orb. I like that orb, you know? Okay, I can't.
I like that orb.
I like that orb on you, girl. That orb. So stupid.
Mondo Gazonga orbs.
Oh god. So dude, I love those TikToks where it's like, I hope she doesn't see that I'm staring at that ass, and then it shows them and they're like, they're wearing sunglasses, but they're like this close to the ass.
It's like literally 2 inches from the ass.
Me and Casper.
Like, can she tell?
Can he tell?
That's fucking funny.
Oh my god. But that's not the kind of ghosts we're talking about.
No, we're talking about our actual experiences with the paranormal today.
Right. They're a little less neighborhood friendly.
No, they're like straight up traumatizing events.
This is actually a trauma dump. besties, but in a cute, spooky way, you know?
In a funny, cool, spooky lore way.
In a funny, cool, spooky, girly pop way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Girly pop ghost stories. That's tonight.
Yeah. So if you were like the kid like me and Ellen, where we were literally reading ghost stories when we could read, and we're like purposely trying to scare ourselves alone to be like, we're tough. So then this is for you, and we see you and we love you.
If you too were a fucking weirdo in the middle of the night watching Ghost Adventures to fall asleep at the ripe age of 10, then if for literally all night and you're on your iPod with your headphones just listening to Zach Bagans describe the horrors of human history and ghost experiences, if you too loved doing that, you have found your home. Well,
yeah. Or if your whole family watched as together Penn State, I think it was like paranormal state on top of Ghost Adventures and all that. This is also for you.
Ghosties.
We see you. We love you. And also a special shout out to Roz Hernandez with the Ghosted podcast, because I love her and you should definitely listen to her. 100%.
So I will.
Otherworld is also a really awesome podcast to listen to about paranormal stuff. That gives more like NPR research vibes. And Roz is just a trans woman who does ghost hunting and has like celebrities on, and they listen to EVPs.
Very cool.
And I am obsessed with her, so I'm giving them both flowers because
I love that so much.
Probably most of what I say will be adjacent to them, so I nod at them.
Oh my god, the camera just turned off.
That was it turning off?
Yeah, the camera just legit turned off. I'm so sorry, not to like interrupt. What's going on?
God.
What the fuck just happened? I know both of them are fully charged. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't.
Okay.
On our ghost episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know they're both fully charged. I literally double checked last night, and there's always, there's a lot of room.
You want to check it?
Yeah. Can we?
Pause?
Okay, brief intermission, guys. This is
intermission.
Never
this
happened.
Is crazy.
Okay, and of course, on the ghost fuck.
Okay, here we are. We're back, guys.
That was literally crazy, guys.
That was crazy. So we were trying to start talking, and the camera just shut off and did not want us to record.
We've literally, this is episode 9 of us doing the visuals for YouTube. We have never once had the camera shut the fuck off like that.
No.
It was actually so startling and crazy. So thank you for taking that brief intermission with us.
And then, of course, the episode that we're talking about, we're like, okay, ghosts. And then it turns off. So
I literally told Kayla, I was like, well, we can add this to the list of our ghost stories.
Right. And this will be the first story that we can start off with. And you guys were a part of it.
I know how special. I was just about to be like, oh my God, you guys were there for it.
You guys were there for it.
So cute.
This is not a bit that really, really, truly did happen.
No, that dead ass did happen. You can go on the YouTube and see how the camera just went like snap
boom
the fuck off. We were sitting on the couch. So
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And again, never has done that. And we've recorded over 2 hours straight and nothing.
Never had an issue.
No.
Not even fucking a couple minutes in. Just shuts the fuck off. That was crazy.
I know.
Anyways.
But you can't silence me.
I know, bitch. But we're
gonna share. We're gonna spill the tea. We're gonna share our stories.
Yes. We fixed our technical issues. We're back. We're here in the lounge to give you our fucking ghost stories today.
Hell yeah.
All right. And so we're going to do some rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first, because we both have a bunch of weird, fucking crazy stories to tell you.
We do. But we are going to both of us are going to share our childhood homes. For sure.
They're both haunted as fuck.
Yeah, they're both haunted as fuck. So who's going to talk about the childhood home first? Okay,
hold on. Let me set my mic down.
Okay. I'm going to just have to set it on my chest. All right.
Okay. Valid. Okay.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah, you get to speak first.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, where do I start?
And we've both been to these homes as well.
Yes.
Several times, and spent the night at both of these homes several times.
If you're new here, we've been friends since we were 14. I guess. Yeah, we kind of just
in the dark ages of our first and second season.
We literally were like, let's tell everything about us, and then we're like, we're gonna fucking archive those episodes. Actually, so you guys actually probably don't know that much about us. I just put that together. Okay, so we've been best friends since we were 14.
Yeah.
Oh geez. Anyways, but literally, so we have been to each other's childhood homes.
Many
times. Spent many a summer week at each other's homes, like very
living at each other's houses.
Been there.
Like I know the house she's talking about
Likewise.
They still live,
Yeah, my dad still lives there, and your mom still lives in her
exactly.
house.
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's still bumping, but we no longer reside there.
Yes.
So for some context,
yeah, for context, yes, we have our own houses, but we do not live with our parents anymore. But we have.
But we both still have haunted houses there. Too. Yeah. Maybe we're just haunted people, but
yeah. But I feel like now it's like cash and it's like family and
like it's, and like.
Not haunted. Like, I feel like... Oh, I don't know. For yours?
No, I mean, I had an experience at yours that was like... But I think it was more of an energy directed.
Yeah, there's just noise in that house.
No, but anyway, that's one of my stories. So anyway, that's...
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's definitely ghosts there. But it's not like I felt... And we'll talk about this more.
No. It is a different vibe.
Because I'll talk about. Let's go back to the apartment that my parents and I used to live at. Because I felt haunted there too, but like not.
Yeah.
Positively. Yeah.
Oof.
So I don't know. Something was attached to me.
Something that's attached itself to me.
LOL. But I think it's gone now. I think it's gone.
Meanwhile, it's like I turned off the camera. Hey, old friend. Oh, chap.
Hey, old river.
Hey, old river. Stop haunting me, bitch.
I know. Like, fucking leave my camera alone at least.
Yeah,
stand in the
shit's
corner
expensive.
Or something.
Why don't you, like, I don't know, mess with the breeze? That's free.
Business.
Okay.
That's what the breeze that's free.
That's just expensive and part of our dreams. So don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Your life might be over, but ours is just getting started, baby.
Oh my god. Live in your own dimension, ho. Like, stay out of ours. Ew. I know. All respect to ghosts and shit.
The scarcity mindset. Already.
Okay.
Tell us about this creepy ass place.
Yeah. Always felt very drawn to ghosts. Very I don't want to say like I understood ghosts, but I felt very like they were so intriguing to me.
Yeah. Like
hyperfixated. I saw my first ghost in Florida at
okay.
Oh my god. Don't quote me on the name. But it was Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine. So they have these
in St. Augustine.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I was like young. Like I was with my parents and we were at the fort. And there's like this area where barracks where people used to like sleep and stuff. And I just like saw a shadow figure like walk into a stone wall.
Wow.
And I really just didn't register it as anything like weird. I was just like, that happened because I was like 7. Like I was young.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. So I just kind of took that as informational. And then, anyways, then at 9, we moved to Texas. And then we live in this apartment. And I find, then I saved up, chore money and holiday money and birthday money and stuff. And I bought myself an iPod. And so, and then I would get iTunes gift cards for like Christmas. And so I would buy like Ghost Adventures. Like I got a free episode because back in the day, like when iTunes would give you free stuff,
yes,
and so I was always like obsessed with the free television episodes that they would give you because they would give you some good shit. And one of them was Ghost Adventures. And that's how I got into the show. Yeah. And so
that's interesting.
Yeah. And so it was like a free episode and then I was fucking hooked. I watched it over and over and over again. Like, okay, clearly autistic, but like literally I love
and that was when the tism was found.
Okay, girl, hold on.
No, I feel that.
Sometimes I'm like, okay, parents, like, how did you not know I was literally different? Like, I was whatever.
I know.
That's a whole other.
No, yes,
love my parents. They did their best. But
it's probably because
that is
plot twist. They're autistic too. I mean,
the
gene pool be pooling. Yeah, because my parents do.
Be pooling.
Yeah, everybody was just tism. I didn't even know. We didn't know until we were adults. But here we are. And our hyperfixation is ghosts. And that's definitely something that brought us together.
Yeah.
Our love for paranormal shit. Ghosts, honestly, yeah. Okay, so
but anyway,
what happened in this apartment vibe? I don't think I've heard this.
So I just would like... So again, like I just got really into Ghost Adventures. And then I started to realize like what I saw was a ghost. Right.
Oh, you were like thinking back at your memories.
Yes. And I was like, oh dude, that was a ghost. Like, and so it clicked, right? And again, like I was 9, so it was very recent in my memory back then, right? And so then I kind of just started like, I think tapping in more to that. And then I started seeing like shadow figures in my room. Super cash, guys. And then I kind of just like always saw this is so creepy, and I'm just like,
no, this is what we're here. We're here at the campfire.
Yes, right. This is legit ghost stories, guys.
Yeah.
And so then I would like always, and I'm literally like 10 at this point, and I would always see a shadow in the corner of my room at the apartment, and that place always felt very like dark. And I don't even mean like the lack of natural lighting, because yes, but like energetically dark. And I think like
I think apartments can feel that way very easily.
Yeah,
because of how many people and like how many things happen.
Yes, like it's just kind of
the
like
energy
a
stays there, and it's heavy, and and it can feed off of things.
I can see that. Yeah, I can totally see that.
I also have felt that way in like my old apartment, just that heaviness. 100%.
That's a really good observation. I love that.
I think they feed off of that.
I never even thought about it. Oh my god.
And there's a lot of like close quarter abuse that happens. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like negative that happens that can be fed off of. And
dude, you just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Yes. Cunt. Cunty. Clocked it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's a great observation. Yeah. I always just kind of felt it there.
Yeah.
And it never felt like it was coming at me, because I've had that. And so, you know what I'm talking about, in the hallway.
Yeah.
That's a whole we'll get to that. We will get to that. We're saying this is gonna be a long episode, guys.
Yeah, it's a long episode. Buckle up. This is gonna be a multi-parter for sure.
Yes,
we will return to these stories multiple times, because
period.
We're like, we could go on for days.
Did you see the bit where we talked about beating the dead horse? Like in the video with the trash can? Like, we mean it, okay?
We mean it, but also these will be different stories, but the plot,
same.
Yeah, I used to watch, read all the Goosebumps books. Like that's the kind of girls we are. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the tism that was had. Okay?
Yes. Yeah, we're in it.
Yeah. And I'm invested.
Yes. When I say I literally every night for most of my formative years, from literally 9 to 14, falling asleep to ghost adventures in my ear. I am not fucking, I wish I was exaggerating. Anyways, like I literally, that's like high-key embarrassing as fuck. Like,
no, it's not.
No, I mean, like, I'm not embarrassed. Here's the thing. You're only embarrassed by what you are embarrassed by, right? Like,
no,
like in the sense where it's like nothing is embarrassing.
It is like, how was that not clocked? Like that is concerning.
But
that is also not probably the most positive thing to have in your loop all the time.
I don't know that they knew. I'm not gonna lie. I will give them
I don't even think they realized that could be an option on the bingo card.
I don't think they
like did. Just your daughter listen to ghosts nonstop on a loop to sleep. I don't think they're like,
my parents were older as well. So like they were very just like not like,
they were older, and then they weren't like in touch with what was cool, like at all.
No.
With no intention of trying to. And they didn't hang out with people with like kids your age either.
Yeah, they would like take my phone away at night because they were like, you're gonna be texting people. And I was like, no, I'm like watching Zach Bagans scream at this ghost. He's a pussy. So we're doing different things. Sorry, I have 2 friends. 2 friends in middle school. I'm so serious. I had 2 friends in middle school. I had basically 2 friends in high school. One of them is here. And then now my other one's my husband. Okay. Like, I'm a very selective person. Okay. I keep a tight circle on purpose and also autistically. So literally that's just so real. People overstimulate me. I don't really want to be around a lot of them.
That's true. But when you're getting it from all the realms, like you're getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
In the spiritual life and in real life.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder the circle's tight. And like, you're like, I'm already feeling the spirits too.
Stop bringing your energy to me. Don't want it in my house. Yeah, like we threw a party not too long ago. You know, you were there. We've talked about this. And, you know, my husband and I just realized like, oh, like how genuinely sacred the threshold of your house, of your sanctuary is. And also like how crazy it can feel to allow people's energies, kind of just like randos energies, to be in your home. It's never doing that again. Anyways, Sorry, I'm just being dead ass with y'all. So that's besides the point. Let's get back to this creepy shadow figure haunting me in my childhood.
Yeah.
So yeah, we lived in that apartment for several years. So, and I felt that particular energy there the whole time. And then when we moved, I immediately, so I had one room in my parents' house, that, you know, my dad is still in at the moment. One of the rooms connected to the other room, like by a bathroom. It was like a Jack and Jill situation. And so I originally moved into one of the rooms, and then I moved into the other one. So it is the same bathroom that I will be referencing, but from different perspectives. And then I started seeing other figures. Yeah. And that one was always that one was always running in the bathroom, like running back and forth. That one liked to hide behind the door. It didn't want to be seen. But it was always watching. It was always watching. It was literally always in the bathroom, specifically watching. And then I would hear. I would hear drums constantly in that bathroom.
She took video and like, because I heard it too. So obviously, like, I spent the night at the house a lot. Yeah. And we didn't talk about it at first, because like when you're first friends and you're first doing a sleepover, like you don't want to be like, hey girl, your house is hella haunted. And like we hadn't gotten there yet. Like we were still just like hanging out at the bus. Like this was the first like pool into the best frienddom, you know? And we were both kind of like, we don't want to freak each other out. Cause that's intense shit to like be like, yeah, I see shit.
Well, when you're that young,
and when you're that young, and I think like I had gone to the bathroom and I startle really easily, and I remember I was like, cause I like went by the door and I saw it go like, I'm getting like chills, and I saw it kind of like go behind, and I remember, and you were like, what? And then you're like, oh, you saw it? And then I was like, oh, I don't even remember. You're like, oh, you saw it? And I was like, what did I see? And then like, we talked about it, and I was like, fuck, dude, like that's the worst. Like you don't want confirmation in real time. But anyway, and like and then we would hear the drums, because we would stay in that room, and we're like, dude, what the fuck? And it was like
the bathroom
rhythmic. It was rhythmic drumming, like
and it was literally only in that bathroom.
And it was like it was in the vent almost, like.
But the fan wouldn't be on.
No, like, the fan wouldn't be on. It was no, and it was so loud that you took several videos, and I don't know if like I have access to them still. Maybe I don't know. I don't think so. It was a long time ago. And she like recorded it one time when we were adults, and you were like, "It's doing it," and I got to record it, and like it was so loud that like I would play it for people, and they'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like you could hear the drumming. There was no doubt.
No, it's a very active house. Like I will just.
That's not even the worst about that house.
No, that's just like
that's just one part. Yeah, because that one, whenever like, yes, it was very like scary and menacing, but it was almost like a trickster energy.
Yes, it was very trickster.
It wasn't giving it was gonna hurt you necessarily.
I think it wants to, but it doesn't want to. Like
I think maybe it feeds off of energy.
Yeah.
By tricking you.
Yeah,
So it's not a good thing. Like you don't want that in your house. You don't want a little fucking trickster in your house.
No, it's a very mischievous energy.
It is. Yeah. Oh, and it would always close the door, and then like we even just went there, and you know, things were flickering. That's right. So, but that was giving more your mom energy than negative. It was giving light. Yeah, it was giving good things.
Yeah, she flashed. Yeah, we'll talk about that more too.
Yes.
But anyways, but then the one that would stand in the corner left, right, and then but then the one that would always run back and forth in the small little bathroom, that one was there all the time.
Yes.
Then there was one in the hallway that would like run after you, and it would almost feel like it would engulf you. Like it was really gross. That one was gross. I don't like that one. But anyways, that's besides the point.
I don't even like talking about it, because like y'all don't understand.
It's so real. Like it's legit such a haunted
it's
fucking
so
house.
real. Like this is a visceral reaction. And like, so your house is like an L. So this is all the upstairs that we're talking about. And like the way that this particular like hallway is it's an L. So it's coming from this room. There's a little hallway, and then there's a long hallway.
Yeah.
And then her bedroom was like at the end of that hallway.
The long hallway, yeah.
That long hallway. And I'm not kidding, guys. It was like someone was going like, Joom, joom,
dude,
like black, like
Squid Games,
like Squid Games, like oh god, I'm like getting
going out,
and like the lights, like it was dark, it was heavy, it was like like you literally, like your heart was like beating out your chest, like
it was like, it was stomping right behind you. It was like it wanted to be on your heels. Yeah, that one was gross.
And like I never looked back.
Yeah, that one's still
during that. Did you ever look back?
No, I just like to ignore that they're there.
Yeah, that's but you never looked back with the darkness, right?
No,
you could just feel it, and
Oh no, I've like.
No, I want to know. Yeah,
I've never like looked back, but I've seen them like out of the corner of my eye, like coming into my peripheral.
I can understand that.
You know what I mean?
Like it was so close to you one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like here. Like,
well, and if you like got to the room, because I would get to the room and I'd look back and it was like the darkest. Like, you know, when you turn a light off and it's almost like you see static gray, like it's not real black. Like it's not really black. This was like you could not see where the rest of the furniture was.
Pitch.
And like
pitch black.
There would be lights down at the bottom always, like just night lights and stuff, and you could see that. And you could like kind of see that area barely, like kind of by your room, but over where it mainly was, you couldn't see shit.
It was scary, dude.
It was scary. It was really scary. And it was at night that you felt that. Like that came out at night. Yeah. That wasn't like during the day. Yeah, but that one was... but it almost felt like in that area you were still being watched during the day.
Oh, the one in the bathroom's there all day. It's like it's always dodging. I fucking hate that one. It's just like that one stresses me out because it's always just like peeking around the corner. Ew, I hate it.
And watching. Yeah.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
I know. So I'm like, these reactions are so like full bodied.
We legit were like, oh, we should talk about ghost stories. Yep. And then we hit record. So we're very much like reliving these with you right now live.
We are. So we are. But these are good. Like I would be sat listening to these.
Girl, I know they are.
I know. So anyways, is that the childhood portion, or do you want to still talk about that? I have
so much more.
That other, I
have a couple more about that house.
Okay, yes.
So let me just, I'll wrap up that house.
No, yeah, I want to hear.
Okay, so anyway, so that's pretty much like the vibe of the house, right? And then, let's probably the earliest one. I was with somebody in one of our rooms, and it was like more like a community room. Like we were hanging out, and we're talking. Like there's no audio happening, and all of a sudden we both heard a very, very loud, visceral growl, in that room, to the point where I turned to them. I was like, "Did you hear that?" And they said, "I thought that was you." And then we both.
No one wants to hear that.
Yeah, and then we both found where my parents were and my two cats at the time, because we didn't have Mezzy at the time. The two cats at the time, and the two cats were asleep next to my parents, who had the TV on mute, and they were like on their phones, like doing something. So dead ass quiet house, and we heard this like very loud like growl in our ears. It was so terrifying.
Yeah, that room was really scary.
Yeah, that one's rough. And then so that happened. Then we'd hang out and all of our experiences together there.
Yeah, we were in that room a lot because you guys had made it into like a movie room, and they had put the recliners like in the front and in the back. And the front row was okay. You sat in the front row. We fell asleep in the front row many times. That back row. I don't know. Just it was always a lot colder.
I always felt it was like attached to that window area. I don't know what.
Maybe
like the left
so.
One.
I don't know. But like we never would sit back there.
We're just in a bunch of interconnecting dimensions where we understand nothing. So when we say we feel things, we really do, and we have nothing to gain from coming on here.
No.
And joking about it.
No, if anything's like low-key embarrassing to like be like, yeah, we both heard growls. Like, I don't know.
It's like
with no proof of
it's
like
I
any
feel
of that.
Like there's a bad energy attached to the left window. Like I know that sounds a little fucking crazy, but like
if you know, accurate. You know. Like if you know, you're like, yeah, no, we could see how a window would have energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, deadass.
Something happened there for sure.
And then
I mean, this land is old. It might not be old to us, but it's old.
Oh, it's old and named after indigenous people.
Yeah.
And indigenous people don't fucking live there.
Yeah.
We put it that way.
Yeah.
So exactly. A lot of bad fucking energy there. It's just, land back and such. Anyways, So haunted. It is, yeah, it's a rough energy, like front to back, that whole house. So then anyways,
yeah, but as an adult, you had a pretty scary incident happen too.
Most of actually the next couple ones are going to be in my adulthood.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the same house, but adulthood. Hold on, I got a cough. Cough count, guys. Sorry. Hold on. My perpetual smoker cough. No. Yeah. I'm always whatever. I vape. It's fine. Nicotine's bad for me, but it's okay.
Okay.
Anyways, we're getting away from it. Anyways, that's besides the point. Okay. So I'm home alone at this point in the time. Cats are all asleep in my room. At that time, we do have 3 cats. All of them are asleep. I can see all of them dead asleep. And I'm in my room. And then I didn't have any audio on. I hear these slamming cabinets. Like so fucking loud. Like so fucking loud, guys. So fucking, like you would literally be like, oh my God, who's slamming the cabinets? Like it was so visceral. To the point where, I mean, my parents weren't home at the time. And I was a young adult. I think I was like 20, you know. I didn't move out till I was, you know, early 20s. So whatever, economy. So I was at home alone, and I literally ran downstairs because I thought somebody was home, and I had no idea why either my parents would be slamming the cabinets like that. Yeah. So I was very startled. I was like, oh my God, did somebody break in? Like, I mean, it was real. And then nothing was there, clearly. So then I go back upstairs. Okay, whatever. And then this is the same day. And then later, maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, like not a full hour goes by. Just like in my room again, it's still quiet. I'm just like organizing stuff. And I hear children laughing. Like,
no.
Clear. Which,
no. I
don't have siblings. There were no children in the house.
No.
Again, my cats are asleep. Literally clear as day, 2 kids laughing. And then I heard running up of my stairs. Like running, like 2 sets of feet running up my stairs.
No.
So anyways, so that was that day.
And then like if you know that like that was not children.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
That part. That fucking part, dude.
And I'm not gonna elaborate.
No.
So scary. No. That's so scary. That always gets me, dude. Like,
yeah, no, that I mean, no,
laughter of children always gets me. Like that is so
fucking
scary.
Terrifying. I know.
That's so scary. Be like, oh, that's sweet. No, not if you're by yourself and you don't have fucking children present. You know what I'm saying?
Those are demons.
Yeah.
No, dead ass though. So that was all the same day. Then a couple years go by. I'm with my current husband, but we were dating at the time. And we were in another one of the rooms. We were just sitting on a bed, and the sheets were all kind of like whatever, messed up. We're just sitting there talking, and then we get up, we leave, we go to another room to get something, and come back. And we literally, where we were just sitting is like, and where there was not any sharp objects, there is a perfectly laid, sewing needle, like laying literally right where we were sitting. My husband, my boyfriend at the time, found it, and was like, holy shit. Like, he literally was like, dude, what the fuck? And so we talked, like, immediately we were like, ghost. Like, it was crazy. So yeah. So that's pretty much.
Was it laying like horizontal or was it vertical?
No, it was horizontal. Yeah. It was just, I don't know.
Well, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Oh, and like no one was ever in that room because it was the guest room.
It was, yeah, and it was during the pandemic when Jesse was living at
there.
my parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the room he was staying in at the time. Not because he had to, just for fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah. Limit the spread. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What an era. But yeah, no, but that was crazy. So that's pretty much, I guess, the majority
of like your
of
childhood
that house.
Areas, yeah.
Yeah. Stories. So anyways, let's go over to your childhood home.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hop over to another haunted place.
Yes. So I think the biggest difference like between the two of us is that I feel like my experiences have been a little less dark when it's myself.
Yeah.
But then like the actual like instances in my house were dark, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
So like my first experience with a ghost was that I remember was actually my grandfather.
Oh.
And it was this really sweet old man that would follow me all the time, but it wasn't bad energy. And I really, really loved him. And he would just like kind of transfer memories to me on like stuff. And I would be like, oh, wow. And I knew that we were connected, but I didn't know how. And my family like didn't really talk about my extended family very much. And I knew that my grandfather had died, but it was so hard for my dad to talk about that we really didn't have a lot of pictures of him around the house. And then also like that side of the family didn't take a lot of pictures because they were older. Like my dad's parents were older. Like my grandfather fought in World War II, but my dad was born in the 60s. So like they didn't have my dad was the youngest. And so they were like almost 50 when my dad was born.
Okay, gotcha.
So it was like just different era, just kind of like for context. And so anyway, I didn't know who this person was, but I really enjoyed them and I felt like they protected me a lot. And then in first grade, there was this art show and they were like, hey, draw your hero or somebody that like really means a lot to you. And I remember that this man would always tell me how he was in the military and my dad was in the Air Force as well. And like I grew up with a very military centered family. So I drew this man like kind of in his younger years in a military uniform with like the American flag behind him. And I think the prompt was like your hero, like, and so I took that literal or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Military hero, okay. I was literally sick, so chill. Yeah. I'm not spreading that propaganda no more. But
calm down.
You know,
repeating what we were told.
I got complex feelings. Anyway, and
we're all doing our best, mate.
I ended up actually like getting chosen for my art to be displayed. And so because of this, my family got like invited to this art show that they held in my elementary school, and we're all looking. And, you know, we get to mine and like they hadn't seen it before then because I just submitted it. I mean, I didn't think too much about it. Well, then come to find out, you know, we're doing this art show or whatever. My dad gets very emotional. My dad was not an emotional person. Yeah. I think I only saw my dad cry maybe a handful of times my entire life. Yeah. And that was one of them. He got very teary eyed and I was like, whoa, like, I mean, I was like, dang, you know, in my mind, I'm like, I'm an artist, you know, I'm like, I'm so, because I still didn't really get it. So I was like, wow, he's just proud of that. And like, he was in the Air Force. So he had a lot of like respect and admiration for the troops or whatever. So I was like, oh, he's like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then we get home and like my dad was kind of quiet or whatever. And like we get home and he like goes to his room and he takes out a photo that like wasn't on display. And I was like, how do you know him? Because I saw the picture and he was like, that's my dad.
Oh my God.
Like, you knew my dad? And then I have a letter that my dad ended up writing to me because I kind of like put that in my mind's eye. Like, as I grew older, I kind of like gaslit myself. Like, that didn't really happen. Right.
Get you, yeah.
Well, like later down the road, my dad wrote me a letter that actually would end up being his last letter because plot twist, my dad died. And dad club,
parent club, welcome.
And I could have a lot of stories about how he still very much communicates with me.
Yeah.
But, you know, he, in his letter that ended up being the last letter he ever wrote to me, he referenced that. Wow. And he was like, you have a gift. You know things. You knew my grandfather. Wow. Like, he literally put that in the letter. And I had that letter framed and like out there, like on the memorial shelf. With my brother's ashes, also dead, and my cat's ashes, also dead. So, you know, the men in my life have a curse for sure. The Clifford men do die young. They do. And their ashes are all together. But anyway,
they're hanging out. They're hanging out.
But that was kind of like my introduction in a way. So
that's heavy, bro.
Yeah. So that was like one of the things. But I've been like seeing things. And at one point, it was a lot for me. So I actually like asked God at the time, universe, however you want to say it. I literally was like, whatever. I literally said out loud, I was like, I can't take it head on, but I don't want my gift fully gone. You know, give me some without it scaring me. Yeah, so then like that helped a lot, but I see things out of the corner of my eye and I feel them fully. So I still am like very much plugged in.
Yeah.
So that's like context, I guess. Like my diving in was like very visceral, and like like my family was like, no, you saw. So like that was kind of crazy because they were kind of plugged into it, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, flash to my house. So similar to like Ellen's house, where like there definitely was a different energy depending on the floors you were at. So like in her house, that upper floor was really bad. And like you still felt energy on the bottom floor, but it was not like the top. In my house growing up, the bottom was really heavy like that. And similar to like yours, I feel like you would have to run up the stairs because you could like feel it.
Yeah, like trying to follow you.
But it was almost like a mist. It was like, and I would always run up my stairs, dude. Always at night, I just ran up my stairs. But my room also had a lot of energy attached to it. And I think because I think when you're a channeler, like entities come to you.
Yeah.
And then when you're a child, you don't know how to set boundaries.
Yeah, 100%.
So this was kind of before I was like, I don't want to see anything anymore. Because I actually didn't decide that until before my dad died. So I was about 13 when I decided that it was too much for me.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen things completely up until that point, but you know, I definitely was like still seeing things.
Visually,
I still was visually doing things.
That's terrifying.
So I remember my house was always the house that everybody wanted to like come to sleepovers to and stuff. And like my room was always tricked out really awesome. And I at this point in time I had a bunk bed. I had like those fuzzy like fold out chairs that were like super cute and like they were in these bay windows. And then I had this like old school TV that you could like play VHSs on. And
I remember that.
Yes, and it was awesome. It was like a really cool setup.
Yeah.
Well, I had this was
crazy.
like
that's crazy. I do remember that like so viscerally. Sorry.
Yes, because it was a really cute room. It was a very cute room. I know. I know. We've literally been in each other's lives forever.
So fucking long. Anyways, continue. I know. No, that was a cute ass room. Very, very Y2K. Like
yes, very, very much.
Girly pop.
And I had a lot of posters on the wall and the teal. They were teal and lime green walls as well. So anyway, that I had painted with my brother.
So cute.
So, I always felt really weird when my TV was uncovered. Like I literally put a blanket over the front of it.
Ew,
because I would get really bad vibes and my TV would randomly turn on. And at this time it didn't come. I think it came with a remote, but I always misplaced it. And so I would like manually have to turn it on a lot. And it would just like turn on. And like it was bad. It was bad. If I put this thing over, it was like my old baby blanket that was blessed when I was a baby. I would like put it over there. And it was like a crocheted blanket that I think like my great grandmother had made or something.
Cute.
I don't know. So I would put that over it. Well, one night I had like two of my friends over. And this was I think like 5th grade, maybe 6th grade, something like that. It was before I like went to private school. And you know, and it's like a group of us, maybe 4 of us. And we're all in my room and we're just like talking. I think we were even doing like little questionnaires on those magazines, you know, like Jade Beat or whatever, Tiger Beat, all that stuff. Yes. We were doing stuff like that. We were joking and I was laughing and I was kind of like doing a bit as I do because I'm the clown. And and everyone was laughing. And then in like this deep voice, I heard, "Shut up."
Ooh.
And I'm not even kidding, guys. Everyone screamed. Like all the girls screamed. And I was like, stop it. Who told me to shut up? Like, that's not funny. And they're like, Keelan, no one told you to shut up. No one told you to shut up. Like that was a voice in your room that told you to shut up. And then I noticed that I hadn't covered my TV. I hadn't covered my TV. Yeah. Ugh, I'm like getting full chills.
Ew, I've never fucking heard this story, Keelan.
Yeah. Well, and this is the worst part. This is the worst. I'm not even done. I'm not even done.
I hate
so
this.
I realized my TV's undone. Yeah, I know. Like I'm saying, this is like real talk,
crazy.
Real time.
I don't hate your story. I just like,
no, I know.
This is wild.
And like there's multiple witnesses. That's like the craziest part. So like we heard shut up. We're all screaming and blah blah blah. And then I'm not even kidding, guys. There was like a circular pillow. There's a circular pillow. It gets up like this, like just upright, and then just goes. It turns and then falls back down. And we're all like, no. We're like, no,
ew,
no. And literally that night we spent the night in my living room, and like that I would do that a lot because I just didn't like being in there with that TV. But after I got rid of it, I really feel like the energy is not like that in there, like that TV and that whole setup.
Yeah.
But yeah, that definitely happened with like a bunch of witnesses. It happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
I know. It was so intense. Just like, that's no, it was wild. So intense. It was so intense. Oh and then God. I guess here's like another creepy story about the downstairs. Because that was the upstairs, and I really felt like it was the TV that was attached, or it was using the TV. I don't know, but it was, and it wasn't a used TV. It was like a new TV to us, but it was just older because that's the time we were in. I
mean, spirits loved attaching to like energetic.
I think so, or they were using it to whatever. But like, yeah, it had told me to shut up, and like people had heard it, and
that's so scary.
And it was like, shut up. Like it was like a deep voice, like shut up, and it was directed at me, like nobody else, me, and then the pillow. It was so scary. So then another thing that happened, I was like, I love how I was like, yeah, my ghost stories are really fun and good. And then like, I'm coming into horror. So
ghost stories,
processing the trauma. Okay, so this one's also scary. So,
wouldn't want them if they weren't, partner.
Right? And I also love how I like told them, you know, hey, so like I said, I had not wanted to see things fully anymore, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I see it in my mind's eye. I don't know if that makes any sense.
That makes total sense. Okay. No, sorry, I'm yawning. I'm just so tired. I'm not.
No. But like, I know you're listening. I know you're plugged in.
Plugged in. No, but like, no. Yes, that makes so much sense. It's like an impression or like literally a vision. Like, yeah, it's like that's so raven in your forehead.
It kind of is, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a great way. Like a little projector. Yeah. Yes. So that was like kind of like what was happening. And still kind of does at times. So anyway, I was in choir and I loved to sing, and my brother really loved to encourage me to practice, and he would like be my audience member a lot.
Cute.
And I had like a concert coming up or something, and this was actually in high school. So this was actually, my dad had actually already died. But he was like, hey, let's practice downstairs or whatever. And I don't think my mom was there. I think he was house sitting and with me or something. Like my mom wasn't there for whatever reason. So we're downstairs and I like have the music for the solo or whatever playing. Mm-hmm. And I'm in my living room and he's in the kitchen, and like the rooms are separated, but not really. Like it's still kind of open so you can see everything.
Okay.
And well, I'm actually in the kitchen. I'm sorry. I'm like in the kitchen, but kind of like in between both the kitchen and the living room, kind of projecting towards him.
Okay.
So I can see like the couch and he can't, right? And so I'm singing and I'm practicing, and then all of a sudden, guys, this is so scary, I saw like a shriveled up creature.
Ew.
Like fetal position in front of the couch, like almost like that creature from The Ring, or not The Ring, Lord of the Rings. Smeagol.
Yeah, like
that Smeagol. Yeah, Gollum.
Gollum.
It was like a naked humanoid, like wet, like almost like it was just birthed vibe, like creepy ass creature.
Ew.
And I remember I literally was like, and it, like it went away as soon as I saw it. It went away. So it wasn't like I was just staring at it. And then like as I saw it, the music stopped.
Ew.
Yeah. And so I literally was like, and it like stopped the music. And then my brother was like, what the fuck was that? And like, he knew that I like had that ability.
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't see anything, but he always believed me. And like, I will say, shout out to my family for fucking believing in me all those times. You know what I mean? Cause
that's
like,
awesome. Yeah.
Dude, you're just gonna be like, yeah, we're not gonna put her in grippy socks after she's seeing a fucking Smeagol on the floor,
dude. I mean, I couldn't even watch Ghost Adventures in the living room without my dad making fun of me, bro. He would literally get a water bottle and crinkle it and be like, "It's ghosts." Like that's how little.
That's who introduced me to Ghost Adventures, was my brother.
Yeah,
we used to watch it at his house. Yeah,
so cute.
We binged, watched it, and then would get Thai food.
Great,
and it would be so much fun. That was like what we would do together.
That's a great combo.
Oh, it was amazing.
I love that.
It was amazing, but then it would be like, oh my god, then I would have to like go back home after like watching terrifying shit, and then like be by myself. Like, oh my God, why do we keep doing this?
Not your vibe.
Scary. Not my vibe. Because I'd be like, I'm going to start seeing them.
Different vibes.
I'm going to start seeing them, and I don't want to see them.
That's valid.
Because they're scary.
Yeah.
It is scary. But there's also a difference. Yeah. There is a difference. You know, I feel like it's always scary to see something, but like the difference of like something with bad vibes that you see versus good vibes is like
absolutely
totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Did you ever like, you know, like how I could share in like the scary stuff? Was there anything about that house that you were like, yeah, I remember when something like that happened? Did you remember anything about that?
Not anything like crazy like that, but like I definitely felt weird ass energy downstairs. Like especially like under the stairs. Like that bathroom is fucking terrifying. Yeah. Yeah. Just like the energy in there's like, ugh. Like I don't even know how to explain it.
No, it's like this. Yeah, you have to run. It's like you feel it following you and you feel it watching
like
you.
Over your shoulders.
Yes, like over your shoulders really bad. And yeah, I don't spend the night there because there's no need. Like I'm a grown-ass person that lives in the same city. House. Well, more or less the same city. A short enough drive for me to return to my house and sleep in a comfy bed.
Yeah.
But like, I bet it would still be the same.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But my mom, she never feels like anything is haunted there.
No.
She never reports anything.
No. Yeah.
No. And she's not like, obviously, she's not against any of this stuff. Like she obviously was like, not making fun of me, or like she was, you know, being like, we believe you, but like she has not experienced anything.
Yeah, I think, you know, some people are just more tapped into their abilities than others.
Yeah,
I think that's normal.
But I hated that. It was just so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those were my
terrifying
childhood moments in that house.
Whew. Yeah. Those are insane.
I know. I know they were insane.
I didn't like either of them. They were very terrifying.
I know. Well,
I liked them because they were like,
I know.
But I hated them because they were like, ooh, you know.
I know. And I never got like
my soundboard
answers. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I think
that's always the hardest part. You don't really like, but I don't know. Like, do you really want answers? Like, I don't think you want that either. But it's like, it's just so bizarre.
So I'm convinced that one of the human conditions that we have to like come to terms with, like, I feel like, okay, like we all are the universe, right? Repackaged in a physical body in a carbon-based simulation in this 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional, whatever realm, if you want to really get into it. So like I don't even know like how to explain the fact that like ADHD just took over. I'm gonna be so honest, guys. ADHD
her brain said delete.
My tired brain said no.
I think basically like what you're getting at is like, you know, there's so much that we don't know.
Oh, that's what
there's so much that we don't know, and that we won't ever be able to comprehend because it just will keep creating more and more answers, and that it's okay for the answer just to be like,
we don't know.
I don't know yet.
That was my point. Yeah. Wow. Thank you for reading my mind. No. Yeah. I was. Yeah.
I also do that a lot too. Just
yeah. That's one thing that like I find in my abilities too is like the hearing someone talking when they're not talking. Yeah. Anyways, I vibe with that. Yeah. No, but that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I feel like it really is like one of our human like tests and lessons and conditions to like really come to terms with is like having this innate, like because humans have this innate like unsatisfiable desire for information to the point where we are literally picking apart things by the atom because we need to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I just think, you know, we're not supposed to figure it all out. And I don't think we ever literally will. No. And so we can theoretically talk about like all these interdimensional things, but like we will never for sure, like maybe in our lifetime at least, be able to like know and like step into that dimension. Right. And that's good. Like, you know, I think that wonder, you know, I think it's supposed to be part of our like innate curiosities in life, you know, like to be like, oh, like, I'm into ghosts. I want to talk to the ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, what are they? Are they other dimensional beings? Like that questioning of everything in, you know, like, oh, like that flower's really pretty. Like, I wonder what kind of flower it is. Let me read a book or look it up or whatever, you know, like that natural curiosity should be sparked constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, that really was it. That was my train of thought. So thank you for sparking that.
Absolutely.
Bring it back, bitch. Yes.
Bring it back.
Fire. She knew what I was on.
Yep. Yeah. I was tapped in.
Yeah.
Speaking of like interdimensional,
Yeah.
Should I share?
Yes.
My crazy ass story.
This one's scary, guys.
This one is really scary.
Talk about otherworld. Like this is. We should email him.
I know.
You should.
I need to share the story.
This one's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. It's very crazy.
This one's scary, actually.
It is scary, and I really don't have any. So okay, I'm just gonna jump into it. So this is not ghost related, but it is paranormal, and like unknowns. For sure.
Yeah, unknown.
Yeah, time hopping, skipping, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So part of my job is I literally drive all the time. Like my car is my office. I go to people's houses. I go to buildings. Like I drive constantly. And so when you drive constantly, what do you have to do constantly? Get gas, right? So I have like my spots that I frequent, and not a shout out, not a fucking promo, but like I have a gas card with Shell. Like it's just because that's like pretty much anywhere you go you're gonna have like a Shell.
Works the best.
So the only reason I'm saying that is because if you have some kind of reward system with gas, then you know that it gives you alerts. It like tells you, hey, this person used the pump, or like, hey, this thing did that. So that's like that's an element of it too that like I guess I'll get at some point. But anyway, so I go to this gas station that's literally less than a mile away from my house, and I'm getting gas for the day because I was already very low, like very critical at that time. I do wait till I'm at E. So not at E, but it's blinking at me to get some gas.
She low.
Yeah, she low. I was maybe at like 12 miles a gallon.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway. You sound like Bobby.
Literally,
there's like a meme where it's like anxiety. You never have to worry about me cheating on you, but you will have to worry about me running out of gas. And I sent that to him. I was like, yeah. God. Anyway, I just like drive so much.
I know this about you. I'm so sorry. Like, let's get back on.
I don't know. It's something I'm known for, girl.
That's crazy. That's one of my biggest anxieties because my dad is like that, and he's also a Libra, which is so funny. And like he will literally run out of. I've never
ran out of gas. I almost did, where I literally was like into the spot. But that was when I was like 19 years old.
Oh, okay.
And it was because I was poor. I was I was milking it. So that's not
the same as like now. You're like 30, almost 30.
Yeah, and like I can't. I do budget for my gas. Yeah, and like, I live life on the edge. I don't know.
It's the go into the gas station. I get it.
Yeah, it's a thing for me.
It's a whole.
But I know I don't ever go below 12. Honestly, like I don't. Anyway.
We're just always learning. I love how we're always learning things about each other.
She's horrified by me. No, I'm gonna get a lecture. Anyway. No, I already get it. I already get the lectures. I already get the lashings, ma'am. I've already been in timeout for it multiple times.
That's so funny.
Literally, Bobby's like, damn it, Kayla. What the fuck?
That's so
Why are you
funny.
At fucking 15. I'm like, can I take blocks? Anyway, all that to be said, guys, I knew I needed to get some gas before I could go to this visit. Okay. So I got gas and everything felt normal to me, guys. Like, I'm serious. Everything was normal. I was at the gas pump. I was pumping my gas. I remember it was a lovely day. It was a very lovely day. Yeah. It was nice. I even got a car wash because I was like, oh, this is a nice day. Like, it's not going to rain.
Oh, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And I remember it so vividly, like doing the car wash, and I'm like, oh, I can go slow to my first visit. So I go to my first visit. Everything's lovely at the visit. Everything's fine. I get back in my car. Da, da, da. All of a sudden I hear beep, beep. And I look down. Guys, I was on empty. Like, for real empty in my gas tank.
What the fuck?
And I was like, what? What do you mean I'm on empty? I was taking my time. I ended up getting a smoothie because that was another weird thing that I did. Oh. And I crumpled up the receipt and I put it in the smoothie and I threw it away. The receipt with my gas.
Yeah.
Information. So I was like, wait, what? So I literally had to pump gas again. And I looked at my account and I had no money taken out. And then I had called Bobby, my husband, who gets the notifications about me pumping gas. He's like, I didn't get a notification that you got gas.
What?
And
I didn't know about that part.
And I got fucking gas, dude.
Yeah.
So so that's my story. It doesn't go anywhere else. Like
No, but that's like insane. Like it's literally
like
crazy.
I literally pumped gas, and like
it's like your morning got erased.
It's like my morning got rewired,
or like you not erased, but it's like you literally like hopped.
Yeah, I hopped somewhere. Whenever so again, my mom believes me. When I brought it up to her, she was like, maybe you died in that timeline and got thrown, or you were going to die and got moved like in a car accident or something.
That's what happened to that guy in Otherworld.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But I don't remember anything like that.
Yeah.
There was nothing where I could be like, yeah, that was weird. That was different. Nothing.
What the fuck?
I didn't know that I hadn't pumped gas until I literally was after that visit and was like driving, and my car was like, bitch, you better get gas or you will be on the side of the road.
That's so weird, dude.
And I pumped it. Like normally I'll put it in and click it.
Yeah.
But because I didn't have to go in anywhere, I was just there. The pump was kind of like whatever. I was like, okay, I'm gonna manually like hold on.
It.
Yeah, I held on to it for like the first time in forever.
That's wild, bro.
So I know, like I felt it in there. And then I got a car wash.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And my car is silver, so like honestly, when it gets a car wash, it's not like, whoa, that's so different, you know? So
I get that.
I wasn't like I could be like, yeah, my car looks so different or anything like that. But
yeah, I get that.
And then I think I saw you that day.
I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, like I remember you literally being like, dude, I like time hopped today or something.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, so I got gas, and then I guess I didn't. And I was like, I don't really know what happened. And then I was telling you and Jesse, and you guys were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well,
and I was like, yeah, I really don't know how to.
I mean, that's exactly like that other guy's testimony. I mean, he literally was like it was a rainy day. His friend was driving the ATVs. Yep. His friend crashed. He flies off the ATV, and then all of a sudden he wakes up in the field and it's like a sunny day. And he's just like, what? And he's like, his friend's like, no, we didn't crash. Like, what are you talking about? Come on. You know, it was just like, it's just like an event just like doesn't occur, you know?
I know.
That's so crazy.
I know.
We really know.
But I didn't even have.
That's kind of awesome.
But I didn't even have anything like that.
No, I know.
Like I didn't have like his kind of makes like not really sense.
But yeah, you
like
die
none of it makes sense.
Transfer.
But his like he was like having like a traumatic event.
Yeah.
Like I was having a very mundane morning. Like la da dee la da da. I mean, you know.
Maybe you didn't die, but maybe it's like you remember in Everything Everywhere All at Once where the daughter Joy, and she's like, when she's Jojo Dubaki or whatever her name is, and like she's able to just like tip her head and she's in another timeline.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely think it's like that. Like we're all of the yous are being you'd at the same moment, and there are multiple yous at that gas station at that time, or like that past the gas station. You know what I mean? Like it's like these minor differences, and maybe you just tipped your head and.
Well, the craziest part was that nothing really charged. Like.
No, I know
that was crazy too, because it was like, oh my god, because I literally was like, bitch, if I spent all this money and it like didn't even go in my car, like I was practical, because I was like, there's no way, like I didn't immediately go like, this is a different timeline.
No, you were like, oh, the car, what the fuck, and then you're like,
yeah, I was literally like, what the fuck, car, like why didn't you take my gas and then you took my money?
Yeah,
but then it was like, oh, and then it was like, because I threw away the receipt, I couldn't pick it up and look at like But the craziest part was I had printed out the receipt, which I never would do, because I had to type in the code to wash my car. So I had all of that, and I never, ever, ever would stop to get a smoothie. Never. Like, that was very odd of me.
Bro.
Yeah. Like, I've maybe done that like a handful of times. But I had extra time, so I was like, ooh, girl, this is a treat. I'm going to get myself a smoothie.
Yeah. That is wild.
Because you can't be going to people's houses early.
No.
You know?
That's rude, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But like I said, I even saw my person. Like, I was there for an hour at least. That's how long I usually spend at each person.
Yeah.
And then I like was la da 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 da. Yeah. Almost getting stranded on the side of the road because I time hopped.
That's so fucking weird, dude.
It's fucking weird. It's insane. Yeah.
That is legit crazy.
That's another story.
Oh my god.
I know.
I don't even know. Like, that one's just like, that one sends me.
Yeah.
That one's like an actual like, like
I know, and there's like nothing.
There's no answers.
There's literally no answer.
Or
Nothing else has like been weird or different since. It's not like I can be like, and ever since that day, guys, I won a lottery ticket, and here I am. Like, no, it's just been very mundane, like very normal stuff ever since. So it's just like crazy. It's very crazy.
Maybe it was your like closest parallel timeline or something.
Maybe because everything's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
That I know of.
Yeah, it's true.
All of a sudden, you like a little hand pops up from out of your like head, and you're like,
I have hot dog fingers.
Yeah, I got hot dog fingies. My eyelashes are actually little caterpillars. Like something.
Yeah. You know, screaming. Oh my gosh. So funny, dude.
Oh my god.
I don't know how you feel, but I think like nothing's really gonna top your time hop story at the moment. So I feel like that might be a good place to wrap up part 1.
Part 1.
Yeah.
You know, we'll do another part. We got so many stories in the dome, but I think they'll just get scattered whenever we feel like, you know, this will be our go-to topic when we're like, man, what do we want to discuss?
So many ghosts, so little time.
Yeah, hopefully no more time hopping. Like, hopefully that's one and done for me.
Boo. Yeah, I would like to not experience that.
It was weird. For anybody that's like experienced something where you can't explain a chunk of time, like it is very, very difficult to.
That's really scary. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not even scared. I'm just like, whatever. It already happened to me. I don't know what to do.
No, I just think like the potential of like we're all just floating molecules in this weird vastness of the universe, like that you can just hop around like that. Like we really know nothing.
So mundanely, like where you don't even know, like you don't even notice.
Yes.
And until something has to scream and go, hey, you're out of gas, you know?
That's wild. Yeah. Because how many times are we doing that? And that the other timeline still got gas.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what's that Kayla doing?
Ew.
What's that Kayla doing?
Okay, I didn't like, ew. That was a terrifying time. That was a terrifying realization.
I know.
Well, on that note, guys, hope you sleep poorly.
I hope you sleep. It's the full moon, baby. Do your rituals.
Do it. Ooh.
I know I will be.
Real talk, I did an abundance ritual at the beginning of the month. Last month. Girl.
It's definitely worked.
It has.
It definitely has
been working.
I know. And I joined a international mail like mail in the mail coven. Delivery coven from the UK. It started in the UK called Sisters of the Moon, and I've been doing like my journaling and their prompts with the moon cycles.
Cute.
So, and they're all doing it too with playlists and whatnot. So I know I'll for sure be doing this, and I know that I'll be in another city
when this comes out release day.
Yes.
Friday.
Gotta get down on Friday. She's so hot now.
She's so cool.
She's so hot and cool.
Just talking about how she's a dope ass DJ. Like
she's a dope ass DJ.
The other day, I was like, and then did you see that set where she mixed Friday in with her?
I know.
Rebecca Black. If you want to be friends,
we're down.
We're down.
We're down, queen.
Yeah, you're an icon.
And you're reminding us that like cringe is good and you should be cringy as a kid.
Well, dude, like I was saying, you really can only be embarrassed by what you let yourself be embarrassed by, right? Because like some people would let that ruin their career and be embarrassed to death, and instead she took it back and she owns it, and she's like,
she got that bag.
She was like, yeah, I did it for a paycheck, and you would have done it too, bitch.
You're just mad that you didn't get that check for you.
The fuck?
Exactly.
Anyways,
exactly. Okay. So divas, remember to stay fucking weird. Be on alert.
Yes.
Send us some ghost stories.
Send us ghost stories.
Ooh.
Be a diva up, not a diva down.
Be a diva up, not a diva down. On that note, bye. Go get ghosts. Get ghost hunting.
Get some ghost stories and then tell them to us.
Tell us your ghost story.
Tell them.
Do it.
Give it to us.